welcome back to my corner. Today's video is about how I got a $600 Canon professional camera for free. The answer is fast and simple. PC points, President's Choice points. If any of you shop at Superstore, Loblaws, No Frills, things like that, their point system are the PC points. So it's now called PC Optimum. They've combined with Shoppers Optimum points and President's Choice points to have the two put together. You get anything you buy at Shoppers, No Frills, there's different point systems for them, different rewards. Esso has also partnered up with them, so when you get gas at Esso, same at the mobile stations, which Chris and I do, we use the mobile stations for gas. All of these things add up to points that you can use towards free groceries or anything that they still sell in those stores. We've been saving them and saving them and saving them. We had almost, what was it, like 1.9 million, which is the equivalent of $1,900 in free stuff. Most people save them up. They get 400,000 points, which is the equivalent of $400, or even like 40,000 points, which is the equivalent of $40. And then you'll go through the till, your total will come to $60. The cashier will say, do you want to use your points today? You have $40 off. Normal people say, yes, I like free stuff, use them. Chris and I always say no. And eventually, once we got over the like 800,000 mark, which is $800 worth of free groceries, they just stopped asking because it was pretty clear that we are point savers, not users, and they just stopped asking us to use them. Actually, after we got over that point, it was quite easy to save them up faster. Things you can get the points on, so every week you get new offers loaded. It's digital to my phone. So for instance, for every $1 spent on apples, you get 200 points. For every $3 spent on black diamond cheese, you get 100 points. And things, there's sometimes like special bonuses that say like 3,000 points if you buy fresh chicken from the deli today, like just things like that. Because we typically buy the same things in our house, we're creatures of habit when it comes to food. Not often do we stray from what we eat. We have, like most people, our favorite meals and foods, and that's what we buy, which is good for us because that's what just keeps coming up on the point systems. So every week we get that same thing, like $200 for every $1 spent on apples. Well, that's awesome because every week we spend at least $5 on apples. So there's 1,000 points right there. There's $1 already, just because we bought apples. So then super technically, you spent $5 on apples, you're getting $1 off. Already you're saving. So it's a little bit crazy. And I'm always floored when people are like in line behind me and the cashier's like, oh, do you have the points card? And they're like, oh, no. I'm like, what? You don't like free stuff? Who doesn't like free stuff? Like 2 seconds of reading, you'd realize it's an awesome point system. There's no catch, nothing. Like, anyways. Another way to quick add up your points is to get the PC MasterCard, which we do have. So with the MasterCard, for every $1 you spend, I think it's 3 cents or 7 cents. Anyways, for everything you put on there, you don't have to use this MasterCard in just the grocery stores that are owned or that are PC point usable. You can buy stuff anywhere. You can buy things wherever you want, online, in stores. You can use that credit card and it counts as the points. So again, that's a quick way to make them add up. Same thing if you use the mobile gas stations that are just outside. We use them at Superstore. Those points add up fast too. It also works in our favor that Chris gets gas for work at these places. Jack is here. Come here. Wants to say hello. You say hi. What? It's you. That's you. Look it. What were you doing? Were you watching cartoons?
Yeah.
You were? What are you watching? No Malone. Can you say hi? Don't hit me in the eye. Yeah. Jack has surfaced from his bedroom. He's watching cartoons. I thought I would take a quick second and do this video. At the same time, Henry has now woke up too, so I'm going to attend to that. I'll be right back. Can you say good morning? Good morning. Hi. Hi. You had a nice long nap. Should be in a good mood for the day. Hi. 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 Oh, we'll give you some toys to play with. Mwah! So we actually have been saving all of these points. Chris's hope was that eventually someday the system like President's Choice and all these companies would allow us to use our points for travel. But since I started doing this, I kind of like it. It's fun. My mom pointed out a good thing that with me doing this and I'm talking into a camera where no one's really there until you guys actually watch it, it's kind of like I'm having a nice conversation with her, and that's how she feels, and that's awesome for me. So I thought maybe I would do an upgraded camera system so that it's not just a cell phone, so that the quality is a little bit better. I noticed on my first video it was a little bit, resolution wasn't great. So anyways, I got looking at it. These, what was it? Shoppers actually had the point system going on where if you renewed, or redeemed, I mean, 200,000 points, they would give you an extra $100 off, which is the equivalent of an extra 100,000 points. So being that we had like 1,900,000 points, I could do that. So Chris and I discussed it. We're not going to hold out for travel points any longer. He's got a couple things he's been eyeing up too. So we thought it was a good time to cash in some points and get something fun. So I saw the camera and I did a lot of research on it, only because I only want to have to buy one of these once. This is just a fun little, it's a just for fun hobby. This isn't my job, obviously. So I don't want to invest too much money in it, just so that people can see my scary face clearer, right? So I did a little bit of research. This one's the best bang for the buck for using the points. And it's kind of amazing. So it is the Canon Rebel SL2. It's a DSLR camera, and it retails for about $600, sometimes more. And I paid $80 for it. So that is a technicality because they will not give you the tax in points. So you have to pay the tax when you're redeeming points no matter what. Otherwise, I could have had the whole thing for free. We had enough points, even without their $100 promo, we had way more than enough. I could have bought this camera 4 times with the amount of points that we have. So it's kind of great. Like, it's super fancy. The good part about it was that it has this flip out screen that rotates right around so that I can actually see myself, which is helpful. Otherwise, how are you gonna know what you're even looking at or who you're talking to, or like that, if I go to show you something and I can't see it, it's all guesswork. It's also good to know that the screen is actually focused, because sometimes even my cell phone camera will go out of focus and I just tap it, it gets itself together. Anyways, the screen is very helpful. It's actually super helpful also because it has like tutorials on it. So it'll just, watch, just flips right around. It'll actually tell me how to use all the different methods and stuff like that. It's really exciting. I'm quite excited to try it. I'll probably end up having to need a tripod perhaps, because as I mentioned in a couple videos, this is what I'm using right now. It's a super simple setup. You are right now propped up on a Kleenex box and a box of baby Farley biscuits so that you're at the right height to see my face. So maybe we'll upgrade that as well and I can stop YouTubing like a hobo. That would be good. Yeah, so that's how we did it. So if you don't have the PC Points card, if you do shop at No Frills, Shoppers, SO Mobile, Superstore, I think I might have said that one already. Any of these places, if you shop there, get the point system. It's literally, you're getting free stuff for free. Like, we didn't have to do anything. We're gonna shop there anyways. So they're literally giving us free stuff for free. There's no catch. And the points, the only catch is that you can only redeem up to $500 worth at a time. Ma fin. Like, that's not a terrible thing. So yeah, if you like getting fun free stuff, and you can use that on groceries, they sell like household goods and stuff, like towels, barbecues, furniture, there's bakery in there, the deli, anything they sell within the walls of all these different stores, you can use those points on. So that's exciting. So if you don't have one, my suggestion would be to get one. So hopefully you take that advice, because who doesn't like free stuff? Don't forget that in order to move forward with this, to slowly climb this little ladder, and so that you know when I put out new videos, you do need to subscribe. Just gonna choke on my words a little bit. There's just a little button, I think it's just down over here somewhere. There's a little bell and a little button. Just go ahead and hit that, and then the next time my craziness posts a video, you will know about it. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.